Hi everyone, it's Bonnie here, and today I have just a couple of project shares that I've been working on, and these are two spools, the rolled spools that you make. I made two of them, and this is the first one right here, and this is for a friend. They're gonna be receiving that as well as the other one for another friend. So this is the top of it. And this is a handmade flower here, and I just spritzed it with I don't even know the color of it. I used so many sprays, and I made this a while ago that I can't remember. I'm so sorry. And this used to be peach, a light peach, and this is from J. Zella Lavish Laces. And this flower back here is from my friend. Who gave me this? I can't remember. I think it was Sabrina. I'm pretty sure I got it out of my Sabrina box. And here's a little butterfly and acrylic flower. And here's just a pretty rose that I had in my trim, in my I'm sorry, it's kind of early, that I had in my stash. And here's a couple of acrylic leaves. And then when you open it up, it looks like this. And you can't tell, but the paper's all covered up. Alright, so this is one of those little shoes that you get at Michael's, and it comes like just raw chipboard. So I just gessoed it and inked it up. Here's another one of those flowers, rosette flowers from J. Zella's store. Here's another fabric flower. This is kind of, like a soft material. And here I just have a piece of jewelry that I got at the jewelry section at Michael's. It comes like in 4 links. And here's a little cameo that I got. It's just like a little plastic one. It was in a bag that I bought from Savers. Here's another one of those flowers. Here's some of those sprays that you get at Michael's. And here's a little butterfly. I think Jen made this for me, my daughter Jen. And here is another one of those rosettes, and another flower here by Sabrina. Thank you, Sabrina. Thank you, J. Zella. And more of those little picks. And here's like a little resin flower. I got that on my trip to Ireland. I think there was another one in here too. Oh, maybe that's it. Oh, no, right there. Okay. And then another one of those flowers here, another rosette. More little picks here. This is, I think, from the wedding section at not Joann's, Hobby Lobby. They come in like a big pack. And then here's another one of those chipboard pieces that you get at Michael's. And then I just have like a little pearl bow there. And so there's a couple of layers of lace on here. First, I used 2 laces on either side, this beautiful crocheted lace, and then I laid lace in between it, so it had ruffles on both sides, and then added this lace in the middle. So that's that one. And then this is the other one here. And this just has a fabric flower that I had in my stash. And here's a little Recollections heart. And I put little lace in there. Here's some hand-dyed seam binding. Here's a little flower that I made with a, I think I got these. They come in a package at Michael's. They're buttons. And I just added all kinds of little fabric flowers all over. My stick pin just fell out. And here's a pretty Gatsby flower that I made, and I put a little piece of bling in there, and that's like also from the jewelry section at Michael's. It comes, I think, in like 4 or 5, sections. And then I have some of this pearl trim. Okay, so here is a little tile that I made out of the coordinating paper. More hand-dyed seam binding, a little handmade flower with some pretty lace. These flowers here, the yellow and the pink, these are from the $1.50 bin that I got at Michael's. Here's a little butterfly that was made out of chipboard from that same package at Michael's. Here's some lace, and I put a little charm here. I thought that was really pretty. Here's another one of those pieces of jewelry. It's just so pretty. I love it. Another Gatsby flower. And here is another one of those boots. More flowers here. Here's like a little bow. And more seam binding that I hand dyed. Another flower here and a little butterfly. And see the pretty rosette trim here, little roses. So cute. And I did the same thing on here. I put the crocheted ruffle on both sides and then glued a strip of, I think there might be two in here. There might be two. Just a strip going down the middle, you know, to pull them together. Okay. So that's that. And I think this is the Bramblin' Rose paper line. I'm pretty sure. So that is that one. And these are going to be going out to some friends in the mail today. So I just wanted to record that before I send them out. I hope you like them. I really love making these. They're so much fun. So and you can add so many little things that you have, you know, in your, I have like a little bucket. If I don't use it, it gets thrown in there. So I have all these like little things here and there that I can just grab and embellish with. All right, everybody, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.